5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live to disc from the Pittsboro Roadhouse in Pittsboro, North Carolina, the Music Loft presents the Tokyo Rosenthal program.
As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I saw Captain Farrow and his money he was counting. I produced my pistol, then produced my rapier. He said, stand and deliver, but the devil, he may take you. Mushering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-die. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar-o. Now I took all of his money, and it was a pretty penny. I took all his money and I brought it home to Molly. She swore that she'd love me, that she'd never leave me. But the devil had that woman, and you know she tricked me easy. Mushering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-dow. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar-o. Now some men like their fishing, some men like their fowling, some men like to hear the cannonball roaring. Me, I like my sleeping, especially in my carriage chambers. But here I am in prison, here I am with the ball and chain. Yeah, mushering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-dow. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar-o. Mushering-dum-a-doo-dum-a-dow. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar-o. Well, thank you very much. And another cordial welcome to the Tokyo Rosenthal program. This is our pre-St. Patrick's Day show, as you could tell by the opening number there. I hope you could tell by the opening number any there. A little whiskey in the jar from Ireland's own Thin Lizzy, at least their version of the interpretation. And it's great to have you all out here tonight for what's going to be a fantastic night of entertainment. I hope you really are going to enjoy it as much as we enjoyed it. And of course, once again, we get to see it during sound check, so we know how good it is. And we know how good Nikki Talley is. She's in the house here tonight. That's it. Give it up for her. As well as our resident storyteller back here on the stage tonight, Barbara Lott is going to be talking about who knows what. Barbara always has fantastic stories for you. So we got a lot to do here, so I'm going to talk real fast and get this housekeeping out of the way this evening. I want to thank everybody who's been joining our Facebook page. If you haven't joined, come on out, join our Twitter, TokyoRosenthal.com, all of that good stuff out there. All members of the audience tonight get a free Music Loft bumper sticker. Everybody's getting up out of their seats right now. There's 1,500 people rushing to the merchandise table to get that free bumper sticker. And depilatory, because it takes off your back hair. We discovered that as well. So you don't want to miss that. And, of course, the free business card that we give away also from Wrecking Ball Radio. So you need all of these things are very essential. Also want to mention, April 10th, I'm going to be at the Kraken, along with being my commentator guitar player, mandolin player, Jick Winslow will be there with me. So come on out to the Kraken on April 10th right here in Chapel Hill. And finally, Gio, we have one more show to go after tonight for season number 3.
That's right. We have show number 10 coming up.
And that would mean this show is?
Well, this is number 8. No, that's right. We skipped number 8.
Right, we skipped number 8 because we had the snowstorm.
This is show number 9. Number 9. Number 9.
He wanted to get
Number
that
9.
joke in there. All right, Gio, that's very good.
I did that last
But we've got some real good news for everybody. We've been renewed for season number 4. So we will begin recording those shows on June 4th, and they will start airing on June 13th after next week's new show. And we'll go into reruns for a while, and hope you enjoy the reruns and everything else that goes on there. So moving along here on our St. Patrick's Day theme, I was very lucky about 9 or 10 years ago to have a very, very small hit record up in Canada called Edmonton. And if I can digress, if you're an aspiring singer-songwriter out there and you want to get on the radio, write a song about a city that never had a song written about it before, and those things happen. I wrote a song called Edmonton. Next thing I knew, I was getting the key to the city. Fast forward ahead, 7 years later, I'm in Ireland. On the way home, after being inspired, I write a song called Killaloe about a little town down in County Clare. And wouldn't you know it, then I get a call from the mayor of County Clare that they want to give me the key to the city and can I come back and perform and everything. So it was a really great thing. So I thought it would only be appropriate on our St. Patrick's Day lead-in show to do the song and a little tune called Killaloe. Killaloe, you lost your fiddler. Dr. Bob, he'd anchor in, chatting up all the clackers. Now they bury his bow in a tank of gin. Tony, take Ann, take her to the dance now. Shoot your pool and watch your game. See after Jack and mind the horses. It's your lot in life to fan the flame. Anyway, so it ain't what you think. Anyway, so better turn up the heat. Every place needs a Morris. Anyway, so, anyway, so, anyway, so. Oh, Eddie girl, it's still your anchor. Pine outside, just 6 weeks a year. The station house stands to remind you of different times, bittersweet beers. Anyway, so it ain't what you think. Anyway, so better turn up the heat. Every place needs a Morris. Anyway, so, anyway, so, anyway, so. Anyway, so it ain't what you think. Anyway, so gotta turn up the heat. Every place needs a Morris. Anyway, so, anyway, so, anyway, so. Kidaloo, you lost your fiddler. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Pittsboro Roadhouse in Pittsboro, North Carolina on a very cold and blustery evening. I'd like to tell you a little bit right now about our sponsor, the Music Loft of Carrboro, North Carolina. And I got to tell you, this is the best music store in the Triangle area, bar none. Amazing collection of new, used, and vintage guitars, mandolins, banjos, keyboards, and drums. And a great selection of gear to keep your instruments running well. You need a lesson? Everybody needs a lesson now and then, right? Check in with them because the finest pickers around are teachers there. Finally, mention the Tokyo Rosenthal program. Just walk in off the street, say Tokyo Rosenthal program, and they'll give you a free gift. We still don't know what those gifts are. I think Gio got a used car over there, though. That's the rumor I heard. But other people have been getting kazoos and fountain pens. Anyway, once again, they're located at 116 West Main Street in Carrboro. Google the Music Loft Carrboro for more info. Those of you listening out of the area, out of the country, get in your car, take a plane, start a caravan, but get to the Music Loft. And for those of you that didn't start a plane, train, caravan, whatever it is that you were going to do for this week to get here to see this next act, make sure you tune in, and you are tuning in because you're listening to this, of course. I'm being redundant. I don't know how I got this job to begin with, but please, welcome to the Tokyo Rosenthal program, Nikki Talley.
Thank you.
Never thought I'd be something you wanna see, but time moves on and so do we, 'cause you're standing here in front of me. You're as beautiful as a rose, but your eyes, they're black, just like the crows. There's one more door I have to close, and now there's blood on my hands, your nose. Walk away, walk away, walk away. Hear me say, walk away. Ah, yes, it's closing time for this old dusty heart of mine. Oh yeah, you bought my heart dirt cheap, and there is still a distance I have to keep. And right now you're probably sound asleep, while in the dark I hear the voices scream, saying walk away, walk away, walk away. Hear me say, walk away. Ah, yes, it's closing time out here running in the world alone, trying to rid you from my bones. I've missed my family and my home. Yeah, you wanted something I couldn't give, and it took me 8 long years to learn to live. There are things I can't forgive. I said there are things I'll never forgive. So walk away, walk away, walk away. Hear me say, walk away. I guess it's closing time for this old dusty heart of mine. Walk away, walk away, walk away. Hear me say, walk away. I guess it's closing time for this old dusty heart of mine. Walk away. Oh, walk away. Oh, walk away. Honey, walk away. Hey, hey.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. All right, so just keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Yep. All right. You traveling on? All right. So, how are y'all doing this evening? Check, 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 check. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Am I? Okay. All right. All right. So this next song is a tune about what we do live all the time in our lives. Jason and I basically quit our day job about 3.5 years ago and decided to jump in a van and travel full-time and play music. And so this is a song I wrote called Traveling On. It's about chasing your dreams, or some days chasing your tails. So anyway, the song is called Traveling On, and it's on our new CD that we've got coming out next week. So yeah, we'll be doing that in Asheville, North Carolina, which is where we're from. It's so new
Technical difficulties.
it's so new that I actually forgot what key it was in. All right, that's why I keep you around, honey. All right, 2, 3. Sun gets higher, hotter still. Won't be coming home until I don't know, but the desert brings a relief, been meaning to dry out for a week or so, but the mountains out here, skin and bone, I never could go at it alone. You're here with me, and I'm here with you, traveling on just like we were kids on a merry-go-round and round. We're somewhere in the middle of chasing our tails, chasing our dreams down. Arrow the pin bits of paper, takes to the sea. You smash the bottle open, messages too faded to see. Just like me, some careless seeds, they were tossed. The babies that I've lost were babe full grown and on their own. And I'm rattling on about my dreams, most of which I'll never see. And all the while you stare and smile, traveling on just like we were kids on a merry-go-round and round. Somewhere in the middle of chasing our tails, chasing our dreams down. Summer, we'd have missed the chance to run away like this. Yeah, so gas up the car, I'm ready to go. This life is one big rodeo, so hold on tight and we'll be alright. And I was never one to sit still, and we won't be coming home until I don't know, honey, I don't know. Traveling on just like we were kids on a merry-go-round and round. We're somewhere in the middle of chasing our tails, chasing our dreams down. Traveling on just like we were kids on a merry-go-round and round. Somewhere in the middle of chasing our tails, chasing our dreams down. And one more summer, we'd have missed the chance to run away like this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Nikki Talley, y'all. Well, it is so good to see you again. I think we were talking the last time we both graced the stage at Smiley's in Greenville, South Carolina. That was our last time, right?
That's been a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah, and let's see. Why don't you tell me right now you have this fantastic guitarist standing next to you. How about giving him a proper introduction?
Absolutely. This is my honey of 16 years, Jason Sharp, over here on my mother's guitar.
Thank you.
All right. So we were talking earlier, and Jason, let's see. Nikki, you grew up, you were telling me, like right outside of Greensboro?
Mm-hmm. I actually grew up in a town in Rockingham County called Reedsville, and actually it's an even smaller little place called Ruffin. And we had a caboose and a post office and a fire department, and that was about it.
That's all you need, really. I mean,
and a bunch of
really...
tobacco.
And Jason, you grew up, you told me, like outside of Moorhead?
Yeah, it was Moorhead City, which is coastal North Carolina.
All right, so now we have the background, but now how did you meet?
Music.
Yeah, through music. I moved to Asheville in '98, and I think you were friends with one of my roommates. And
Yeah.
that's how we met.
And how did you discover, though, that you could do this together?
We both had the same guitar. That's what it was. We both had a SG, and we were like, "Oh, what kind of guitar is that? Is that your guitar?" And we were, googly eyes at each other. About, I guess, 3 years ago, Jason decided, he used to work for NOAA in Asheville, the National Climate Data Center's up there in Asheville, and we just decided to take a plunge and follow our hearts and our dreams and see how it could be to be a musician full time. And you know, every step we've taken has been a step forward. And some
Well,
days
you found out it's real easy, right? Yeah, right. This is an easy business.
well, you would think that according
But
to our.
I want to back up a little bit. You skipped over the most the fun
Oh,
part.
gosh.
What happened the first time you guys played together? You sang and
Oh,
played
wow.
guitars. How did you know that you could do this?
Well, if I told him that he was going to be singing and playing guitar in front of people like 4 years ago, he would have told me I was crazy. Jason played bass for a little while and was basically the backup guy. And now my brother says, you need to watch out, Nikki, because it's going to be Jason Sharp with Nikki Talley soon. So it's just an ever-evolving thing. We're trying to make as much noise as we can with two people. So.
Okay, well, ever evolving means that you just guys have been back in the studio, have completed the new album and haven't released it yet?
We're waiting on the disc. We just got a tracking number tonight here, actually, that said it's on its way to Asheville. So unless another, I'm not going to say anything and knock on wood, but we're hoping to have it released. We're hoping to have it in our hands by March 12th. And then that's when our CD release is in Asheville.
Any particular theme on this record?
It's called Out from the Harbor, and basically when we left Asheville, I felt like we just kind of were out of our safety zone in our van traveling around. And the theme of the record, everything has to do with water in some aspects. There's some song stories, there's some sad stories, there's stories about, you know, a journey and all the trials and stuff that any journeyman takes.
Wow. And so the general public will be able to get this record exactly?
By March 15th, so.
The Ides of March
Beware.
are upon us when the album comes
Beware.
out. And when they want to buy it, which of course everybody within listening distance of this radio show is going to want to buy it, where do they go?
NikkiTalley.com, NikkiTalley, or you can just Google us, and Nikki Talley pops up pretty readily, and we've got CDs, and you can find our crazy journey online and keep track of us where we go up and down the East Coast. And
Because you've got some touring coming up. You got to back up this record now, right?
Yes, we'll be heading out to Texas and Arizona and the West this spring. So if y'all know anybody out there, send them our way, because we're new tumbleweeds out there.
All right, well, this is exciting stuff, and we're going to take a little break, sell a few things, but you come back, play us a few more songs? All right, Nikki Talley, everybody. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back here on the Tokyo Rosenthal program at the Pittsboro Roadhouse in Pittsboro, North Carolina, with the lovely Nikki Talley.
All right, we're going to do a song since it's we've got this beautiful weather we're experiencing outside. Here's a little tune about water, and we've got this one on our live CD, which Tokyo has said we do have for sale over here. We'd love to sell you 1 or 2 or 10, because we certainly don't need all copies of them. We have to make room in the van for the new CD, so we have to get rid of all the old ones. But this is one y'all might know, and feel free to sing along if you do. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. The Lord is gonna trouble that water now. Who's that all dressed in white? Wade in the water. It must be the children of the Israelites. Wade in the water. Now wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble that water now. Who is that all dressed in red? Wade in the water. Must be the children Moses led. Wade in the water. Now wade in the water. Wade in that water, children. Wade in the water. trouble that water now. Well, now who is that all dressed in black, wading the water? Must be them sinners and they're turning back, wade in the water now, wade in the water, whoa, wade in that water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble that water now, wade in the water, wade in that water, children, wade in the water. The Lord is gonna trouble that water, the Lord's gonna trouble that water, the Lord's gonna trouble the water. Jason Sharp.
Thanks, y'all.
All right. Okay, I'll do a couple banjo tunes for you now. All right, here's a sad mountain murder tune, but I guess sad songs traveled fast back in the old days too, so everybody was too happy dancing to write happy songs, so they, I guess, wrote a bunch of sad songs back then. But anyway, this one's an old one that my mother taught me, and we had some people out here playing some clawhammer old-time music earlier, so it's kind of nice to see that. And this is a song called Railroad Boy, about a girl who does herself in over a fella, and I know you fellas are great and all, but there's nothing worth hanging yourself over. I've not yet met a man who was worth that yet, and I got a good one, so this one's called Railroad Boy. She went upstairs to make her bed, and not a word to her mother said. Oh, her mother, she went upstairs to say, daughter, daughter, what's troubling you? Well, oh mother, I cannot tell. It's that railroad boy, and I love him so well. He's courted me my life away. Oh, and at home he no longer stays. Yeah, there is his place in another town where my love, he goes and sits down, and he puts some strange girl on his knees, and he tells her things that he won't tell me. Well, her father, he came home from work saying, where is my daughter? She seems so hurt. He went upstairs to give her hope, and there he found her hanging by a rope. Well, he took his knife, cut her down, wisdom. It's these words he found. We'll go dig my grave, both wide and deep, and put a little marble stone at my head and my feet. Ah, yes, and at my breast place a snow white dove to tell the world I died for love. Yeah, to warn the world I died for love. Thank y'all. How about a happy banjo tune? This weather is crappy enough as it is. Not that I can much complain. I can't lie. I've been down in Florida for about a month, so this is the welcome back I deserve from the winter of North Carolina. So I rightfully deserve this. As I said, my mother played clawhammer banjo, and she used to teach over at UNCG, and she'd give guitar lessons and stuff. She was a biology teacher there, but she'd give guitar lessons. And of course, anything mommy's doing, you want to do. So I'd always grab her guitar, and turns out actually Jason's playing my mother's old 57 Gibson over there. She liked the way he sounded on it, so she let him keep it. But you know, all I got was the daggone banjo. But anyway, I get to take her with me wherever I go because my hands are turning into big old gnarly mama hands that weren't real pretty growing up. My mother never had beautiful hands with nice, fingernails and rings and stuff. They were always making something or creating music or building something or protecting her kids. So I'm okay with my hands turning into mama's hands. Here's a little tune I learned from her called Wild Rose at the Mountain. Well, if I had my life to live, I'd surely live it over. I'd only walk in brand new shoes, just lay down in clover. I'd only work on Christmas Day, all the rest go sporting. Take my days down by the creek, every night I'd go courting. And I'd get my honey from the honeycomb, water from the fountain, sugar from the sugar cane, wild rose of the mountain. Well, if I had a new made quilt, I'd fill it all up with feathers. And I'd take my Johnny by the hand, and we'd lay down together. Ah, those nights when I was young, thoughts just keep returning. They melt these winter nights away, just like a log fire burning. And I get my honey from the honeycomb, water from the fountain, sugar from the sugar cane, wild rose of the mountain. I know when I think of home, sweet home, makes my eyes grow misty. And mama's singing banjo tunes, and daddy's sipping on whiskey. Whiskey from the white oak barrel sure makes good liquor. Makes the night seem twice as bright, and them days go by much quicker. And I get my honey from the honeycomb, water from the fountain, sugar from the sugar cane, wild rose of the mountain. I'll get my honey from the honeycomb, water from the fountain, sugar from the sugar cane, wild rose of the mountain. Thank y'all very much.
Nikki Talley, Nikki Talley. That was just a great, and another case of I'm glad I didn't have to follow you guys, you know. You know what tradition has right now. We always have our little duet where we take somebody else's song and we kind of make it our own, for better or for worse. But before we do that, we're going to sell a few things. We'll come back here and you play the duet with me? Yes.
Absolutely.
She said absolutely. She was far away
You
from
got
the
it.
microphone.
Actually, I have to tell you a funny story. The first time I was on radio, a fella asked me a question, and I sat right in front of the microphone and went.
Yeah, nodding your head. Yeah. Eh?
was
Well,
pretty
we
bad.
do have a YouTube version of this, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, we'll be right back with our duet with Nikki Talley and Jason. Take care. Back here at the Pittsboro Roadhouse in Pittsboro, North Carolina on the Tokyo Rosenthal program. And I'm required to tell you that all musical guests on the Tokyo Rosenthal program receive a gift certificate to the Music Loft in Carrboro, North Carolina. That's worth the trip here alone, isn't it? Well, why not? Can't say enough good things about the folks there who make you feel at home the second you walk in the door, no matter how young or old, whether you're an expert or a beginner, high budget or starter budget, this is the store for you. And again, visit the store and mention the Tokyo Rosenthal program and you get a free gift. Again, just walk in the door, say Tokyo Rosenthal program, and they'll give you something free. They're at 116 West Main Street in Carrboro, open 7 days a week. They never rest. The Music Loft of Carrboro, North Carolina. Okay, so we went back and forth the last couple of days trying to come up with a duet song, as we always have these issues on the show. It's like the big mystery, and that's the big negotiation about what's going to happen on the show. And Nikki came up with a brilliant one, a song that I always wanted to learn. I'm actually still learning it. So fortunately, they know it really well, her and Jason. So it's a song, everybody's done this. Emmy Lou and the band did a version. Roseanne Cash just had it on the list song, and it's called The Long Black Veil. But we're going to make them forget those other versions, you know, and they're going to...
I actually heard the Pogues do this one with Mick Jagger.
Who did?
I heard the Pogues do this one with Mick Jagger, actually, on the... or no, the Chieftains, rather. Excuse me.
The Chieftains, I have that.
Sorry.
That's a great record,
Not
by the way.
Not the
But
Pogues.
well,
different.
we were aspiring to even more greatness than those. All right, take it away.
Perfect for a cold, rainy night. "10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed beneath the town hall light. There's a few at the scene, and they all agree that the man who ran, he looked a lot like me. Well, that judge said, son, what's your alibi? If you were somewhere else, Lord, you don't have to die. Yeah, I spoke not one word, though it meant my life, 'cause I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. And she walks these hills in a long black veil, and she visits my grave when the night winds wail.
Now the scaffold was high and eternity's near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the north winds moan in a long black veil, she cries over my bone. Well, she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail.
Nobody knows, Lord, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
Well, we want to thank you all for coming out here tonight. You've been a fantastic crowd and braving the elements for us. Want to thank Nikki Talley, the fantastic Jason on guitar over here, Barbara Lott, the storyteller, our producer and sound man, Gio DeSocio, our videographer, Brian West, the Pittsburgh Roadhouse, Greg and Nora, Dennis, and everybody else affiliated here who makes us feel at home the second we walk in the door. All of our affiliates, and to you, our listeners at home, whether you're listening on radio, on your computer, in your car, however you're hearing our show, we appreciate it, because there'd be no Tokyo Rosenthal program without you. Good night, Carrie. I'm coming home.
Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Oh, now nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
Good night, everybody.
Thank y'all very much.